Edin kind on this particular issue, Niama Miensapena Mekafahu. Edin kind is the executive mandate of the president.
Sure.
The discretion of the president, say, or best Samu or Becky Pini appointees is never in question.
Okay.
Because I hear Article 58(1) of the 1992 Constitution vests all executive authority in the president, who will exercise such authority in accordance with the Constitution.
Okay.
And the president never na ebia apart from Attorney General Yabonidi and Article 88 of the 1992 Constitution, also made the minister come here and san ebeye adwuma edu oha bibia ni hono esi ni to mi ho kwan fi se ye to abayi no na wosua ono na oman no enam your Constitution no so the executive authority na Edem ashenensa nia etosu mienu ene the inclusion of Dr. Zaneto Rollins.
Yeah.
One thing I may free 2025 the first set of President Mahama appointees by I was disappointed as Obia or advocating for inclusion of a ma in governance, especially in the executive. No, na me sure na ma or more cabinet was underwhelming because na only 10.58% of ma representation in cabinet.
Okay.
And it was very low. As compared to previous terms na kakra were progressing na I say ya te akofom kra enti any woman added at any point in time no is a plus to the cause, which I will not take away from the government. Nia etoso miensa has to do with the fact to say atorenche mubaye ema ye some of our ministers of state Omoya soldier I will say they died in battle because they were on their way to
perform official functions.
To perform an official function. And now Fofia Antoata and now Motuana Nanam Wonsedo. And it was important, especially in those ministries, Omunya any leadership over a period of about a year. No, so Mubenya that executive authority no back at the helm of affairs. So Mbeto to Niema. Na Yemena kakra is about near Minia Dela can about say the way to honor those who have passed no or mampenya ya there so watching afeba kwansana or replace ministers at those places. Say coming kwa that would not have been the way to choose to honor them. Okay. The way to honor yenuam mema yenuam penyimfo mo hwe omo nkwa no is to fulfill what they set out to do, which is to end Galamsey, and which the government has failed woefully. Because, Chairman, imagine, say, it is unheard of, like, a near be or NDC, say, Minister Kukudam Penyimfo, Dr. Manebo Amadi, no, you'll be our darling. We did say, a sure, and NPP for cry soon, ya nebia near soon, or the moon, a honey papa, mutalati semi bra penny. Enana Michelle na nchasa no wuye Dr. Manebo Amanzo Michelle na nchasa no wuye. In fact Okopojo's program wo Eastern region na yenso ye party program ye ko dey line together ye ko ha mene some of the NPP female communicators ye ko ha na sa enti ye ba baka ni busumi mpo na we free mo Fred sa no na ye but they set out to do something and that must be done and the government has failed to do it. Chairman ye betena hey me say eno na bibi so obi say and the government WhatsApp platform nintin as say me hwe TV a enkakane na under President Akufo-Addo Riverbia na label na esi ha na ye de ankobra de abesi ho na ye de pra de abesi ho na river ofin de esi ho na tano de esi ho na de bia ye kan ga na de hye say monhwe ne ensuo nani aye o monhwe ne ensuo nani aye Galamsey enye a bedroom rebine near tonsuo ye kransuo freamano ne bagana sani abenum. Even the pain of losing our brothers did not change the approach to the fight against Galamsey. In the face of an administration Abino anasa President Mahama administration mobedia konwano that time no pacho na river garden na ekoso dadaw. Edin no masesa no blue water guard. Na cooperative mining na ekoso dadaw. Na community mining. Edin no masesa be no cooperative mining. Na alternative livelihood program na ekoso dadaw. Na enforcement na ekoso dada. Aye dem raba. What is the difference between NIMOS and Operation Halt? Difference be the value is the same. The intervention and administration where reset na no modeba to cure the menace of Galamsey as proposed, because now President Mahama a try bida under the Mahama 1 administration. And I can provide evidence at the time Honorable Mama Yarga as Environment Minister Nana Bamuabu as a 2016 say Galamsey in Topano yentime nko. Enti the tier 2 no any will shed the way even Honorable Ama Kofi Boa Ebra President Akufo-Addo call Parliament Ninsen Kayemu any video recordings of other key members of this government. No almost a reset no adia baako ane eka is to declare a state of emergency on Galamsey. Me were almost every important person in NDC recording on the resolution and as a solution or more proposals it will take the declaration of the state of emergency and sani etima solve Galamsey and to come na oyene enti se brichia bo asemia ya sese ato mine. Now what we should have done to honor those we have lost as a country, say at least if for nothing at all for the 8 lives she ebra ye she ebi mu yire no susua omoma susua apemfo na ya homete me say ebesi na me hu mutala yire picture bia na mani atatan ye me say ye tinisuo ni bi wode mo na mo na mu hu e mo bi ndwen that say what happened ebi obi te ba bia ye ne de. But the government has even failed to honor the memories of those who fought so hard on this thing. Eno na me eyemia. Enti chairman, media reshuffle ne die. Enyo yese ne ade wono no odie nya ne komode no. President Mahama ya papa ono na ade wono odi na ade ne obeya aba reshuffle ni bia no. Okase wonya reshuffle kra nobody can hold him to anything. But I am saying say near ama way aba so far we kakra bi na aba me fan say micro reshuffle na metiti bi on from mom say bi DH if that's the direction of the president why not, but near mema atia me sha enso menino are these the ones I've mentioned and a Ghana for being so kasa chairman sorry almost say reshuffle no more hwe ni mu say sectors bi to say agric share what is happening to cocoa farmers. Obi okano krebia nim said the pain that cocoa farmers have gone through under this NDC President Mahama led administration. No, omu bi da akatuya mantem boshe of increasing the price of cocoa no to 6,000 na o mampenyi ene finance minister ora to forcing ene chairman ase edun ketia ne mpenyimfo bebre ene Dr. Eriko Poku oye minister agric minister se o mo she ebo na ama cocoa no to na ama so se o makochichire emra asa be chichire cocoa fo amene wo kasei ukobisa me na nabi obonsu nkwanta e kire ne se ye de mra ba se cocoa no say climate change sana say enfofo aba ase na omo ntehwe na oka say o de ba bedo bibi foforo kra na just okosere kwan wa ban ho omo nimo sa consultation because so a chairman me gidi say wa fidie so nkrofo beka ya ntehwe no an say because of the overwhelming majority in parliament and the 2/3 majority no oma kochechire mra aba ba chichire kokko akuafo kon a yenim hu nimde bia hwe sector bi to say education afie twam yeto education minister beka say omo be recruit teaching and non-teaching staff be 60,000 say obisa na osekobisa finance minister obisa na osekobisa finance minister
well one can say kobisa finance minister financial clearance a man no for up to nipa be 7,000
ampacho chairman asam na maka no osesika na ni no ho near financial clearance be free finance ministry aba eno no be ye ho adwuma mahwe ni interviews ni bia o say there be senka clearance na ba yanko oye nto o kire ye baby yesese ye de ye ni kire. That being said no baby to say help say nurses no almost portal na than view once recruitment portal hse niam baby even security services recruitment chairman nyame anim reshuffle no dey about but the value has been the same. People are overwhelmed and appointed. Oshe NDC for ankasa fu soldiers omugu TikTok enra say na YECU yenua Malik Basentali okojina simpie so obaby ko kan say NDC abine is the first political party within 1 year they have fulfilled their youth manifesto. Bo mo share Ghana mabuni no ma di so awie o ma pon. Ko hwe se ne NDC fon kwa
sure?
I'm patron me pe video no kra ma wabo wa ha. In fact, o say into o mo chro manifesto foforo asa de ato aso because bo no mo share ndi o ma achieve awie. And they say the NDC youth are on social media since yesterday attacking him.
Say they
na say 133 no formula ne nyamba na o say manifesto no why area. Why we are saying they will attack you because enya no kre. So the value should be in delivering what you promise the good people of Ghana. And that is what we are looking forward to. Reshuffle ne de omampanyin na dwuma no woye me any negative thing to say about it. Yeah, that's why you china no so oma wa nominate omo ne wasesa na adwene kra. I believe it is within his powers and mandate to do so.
Fatima to Abubakar
enti if free come if you say every reasons meaning say Omanpenny appointed Kwame ministers we are or the Ombeko Parliament ne omudi enkomo we are na ejomotumwa na chese we fi na jumase ensa.
And you'll be an Abubakar Parliament at this stage.
No, not at this one.
Yes, but initial, yes,
exactly.
Initial.
That's the point I'm making.
Okay.
Wako Parliament we any money portfolio now. Reshuffling, no. They don't need to necessarily go to Parliament because they are appointing a way. But a fresh nomination to say Ayaraga or no bako meboa. Then also bako. I feel I nominate no. Okay. Now, Ayana presidents no who say who say ehna entukruda ehna bribi enkoyi. So wall fla ebi how they correct performance say baby or ha etukru ededa ho. I am sure say most presidents no benya data or mo the guide you mo say area no enema enkoyi. Sometimes we are a person, you know, portfolio fit. Ebi ohana skill now what the man will be say or he can say what the be juma el baby no. Obe say skill matching to expertise no. I mean like matching the skills no to the demands. Ebi okon ebi ana kwame no so ebi ana enkoyi papa nti obe say and also ohwe. Oye no free wa. Sometimes Mona must say regional balance and the account. Oh, pressure will be brought on to the president. And we nyebi and region high nyebi any idea. International you want to look at all of this. Ebi also accountability in the idea. But reshuffling also comes with the cost. In fact, Kwame, if you know what I say, so appointed minister Kwame. Usually the first quarter about 3 to 6 months handing over staffing issue, briefing, your orientation to and if you say they will start seeing say be an impact swaba between 6 months to about a year. Not just a time reshuffling. In fact, was already technically this is like so 2025
January, yeah.
So this time will be a good time to do a few reshuffle.
It's a half time besides.
Exactly. In fact, because we had a curve now, no should say by that time no now and if you say swaba in where they were asked to go. But of course Sanipa no swaba in where they are asked to go. Now we don't so come it also comes with the cost. Because what it means is that be a contract be a ministry be maybe your how we start when we should be start when we but generally no but Kwame Adebi was reshuffling one where I sit from my reflection as psychologist. I think that I like it.
Okay.
Let me say Minia Dela 18 kakra MSA anti-fatigue so can have some kakra. Come the loss we had for those two ministries. Mutala. I told you Mutala na oye close to me. Oba campus. That was starting the PA. Oba campus bia.
Where you are? I know you here.
I think he finished.
Okay.
He finished. So. And I think he didn't graduate.
But did he graduate?
He graduated.
Oh, he graduated. Oh.
He graduated. He did. Until Oba around that. At that na more position. Until Oba around now, hey, prof, I'm a bonus senpai because it's about national development. And he really had a passion. And to meet where we were now, I was so happy for him. Then I heard that he had been appointed the Minister for Environment. And we in the Ekotono. And we in Omanedia. Just say another thing altogether. Look, from a human ethical point of view, I think that President Mahama has really done extremely well in this. Kwame. Eya na etaka sembi say. Oh yeah, na afa. Yeah, edubia beshewa.
Life goes on.
Exactly. Mete some narratives. Oh, yempe na. But to be honest with you, when I said as psychologist, what the president did, what he has done first is to honor their memory in the first instance. Maybe the second part, no? To honor their memory in the first instance is that Kwame, you don't quickly dispense of their memory by appointing others. Or be to me act for a while. Nina boa Emma Adibia, I was saying in a process over the period.
Healing process?
Oh, I'm telling you. A boa. And I think that the president is being very ethical and sensitive on this matter. Seriously. Because if he had gone ahead quickly, yes, I was saying life must go on. And you sometimes hear people, oh, life must go on. It paints a picture to anybody be at that point if he has a lesson. Maybe I'll call. Who wouldn't know Ochina a better watching it? Who wouldn't know a better watching it? And I like the honoring of their memories. Say, Yantu Mampomrika Ampen Crofensi Wanemu. The Yabotre, they appointing Crofo, I say caretaker minister, sort of. Emma Omahiswa, na Ebrea, a Simono. Ya appoint and Crofo, won't be to me a handle. And only Kwame, the first level of honoring their memory. Maybe second level, no. But Mame enko those two ministers, no. So Kwame Zanato. Look, I think that she is the best for this ministry. Zanato okay. Kwame Kote 2017 3 times no more a medical doctor. I think even the Pan-African Parliament or serve as the second vice president.
Yeah.
Now Kwame say where did the chikakra obe say he has had a consistent public advocacy on urban flooding. So why climate resilience, public health, sustainable urban development. And when you be a novice, and you'll be a only and you'll be a only led from the right. I think that was serving Parliamentary Committee for Environment and Science and Technology, and only area. No, I mean she's coming to an area she already has knowledge, and I tell you, Kwame Yama portfolio be a prior knowledge at the bazaar because settling in we need a lot of problems. And make us some time ago and I appointed as the minister for the particular role. And the time is up now. Beyond that, it's like Laka, there is also a certain kind of respecting a certain historical connection. Say, look, Neja Kura Ona or Kofabariba. Intino Onano. We are not honoring an incompetent person, and that's the part that I think we should stress. Yeah, honor Obia, or what the skill, or what the knowledge, or the competence in a portfolio. She's one ankasa committing over a period. I think that when I heard the appointment, I wasn't surprised at all, and I was telling myself, "Oh, she can deliver. Oh, the wire over the period, bit me deliver." And now come here offer in here, mama swa. In fact, area no kono, a very interesting area pa.
Local government, religious affairs, chieftaincy.
Aye. One also no. Come in, so you have friends out. Central majority leader, lawyer, an area. Come in, this ministry, multi-headed, multi-headed, and one a local government, a chieftaincy, a religious affairs. We will be our experience, kakra. And I think say. Mama over the period in Parliament.
That is Mama Ayaga.
Yes, over the period in Parliament, or in the submissions, or in the reflections, the views on the other issues. I think that I would not also be surprised that he can also deliver. But say na miniaba I was also looking forward to some other areas. See, there could be some reshuffling, but perhaps maybe too early. In fact, area about commercial by health.
I see.
Now, I say health. There are a lot of issues going on there. I agree with many, but I mean, maybe because I'm in health, I have my own biases there. But that's an area perhaps to look at. Well. Just as we don't have the data with us, we can see what is happening, but perhaps some data is guiding the president. Now, come in, the other part of their memories are two ministries. See, their memories are honoring their memories on what they began. And they have enormous tax on their shoulders. And a whole namene anti Fatia Junipa say a Juma or Mane Boamako. And I think a couple of times a bahano, a kind say the best thing about between I am a sendipano. Now, Ukura those ministries, especially for Mutalana or share environment. And they say you honor their memory by extinguishing this particular behavior.
It's impossible.
No, it's not impossible.
Galamsey.
What are you talking about? Why is it impossible? Any pana. Come, me tell say any pana. Say any pana idea. Possible. Now, no, maybe I'm not gonna say me optimist, but I get the point. They say who played the devil's advocate, given what you have seen. Me know the way you are sitting away, no many you.
Because that's him, you.
The
fight is lost.
Yes, but it's not lost. Any pa any to a good deal. Any pa and a sense you. Any pa and a day concession ma. Reclamation one yet. Meaning any pa. And it's a nipa na yedia. You bet me. And I remember before Kwame Mutala took over this. Now, now we have this free discussion standing between psychology and political science. I was say, yeah, psychology better know how political science on left side. And the eventually and I say, and all of these issues were coming up. And he had his own thought. I wasn't surprised that he was appointed. He has very interesting ideas on this Galamsey thing. I think that one Ekohono is Zenato and Zenato Ekohono. Yeah. Mesrepa. And even defense because they say say I must me can say Kwame Galamsey a security threat. And somehow it steps into security as well. And one take over this portfolio. One more and push the vision they had. Kwame, the best memory you can ever leave in any role you serve is to leave a memory. Say Adibiana and Kosono and Adibiana check in addressing it. You left a legacy. Say when to me and Yakura, Kwame, you left a significant impact. Actually say you were almost attempting to address it. And I think, sir, the President Ayano, in honoring their memories by appointing people after a year, because it doesn't happen on the 6th of August.
Yeah, 6th of August.
1 year, full year. But the onerous responsibility is on the shoulders of Sir and Ipa say, Woko Ewa. And I can trust the NATO for that. Say, Womo Enfia Senior Juma, not the memories of Sam Rantin in New Year. What do we na Baforia or more rescue? Oyende Kotogana, you better say, our water bodies are getting cleaner. Kwame, you know, Kwame. I mean, say, I know, Sanya was saying, no, I didn't do it. But, Meno Besabetra, Neaka say, and Zenatono, we are seeing something. Oh, yes, we will see it. Now, come on, say, Ayana, me per se, ma embar the benefit of the doubt. Women have skills via member. I am really curious for her, seriously, because more skills be I am member and I have so member you too brutish, you know, your approach. No? But women bring some kind of naturalness into whatever they are doing. I'm curious. Men say area, no because area.
Galamsey, baby, I do know.
Kwame, what area? I am curious. Men say also we are curious, but because I didn't know. But Yema Zenato, the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
The second level of honoring their memory, one of them is symbolic. The symbolic was that you're training for 1 year.
Okay.
But now, a symbolic view, a actionable, a something you can measure. Yet you be a question. Nay, say, I may be a warrior. Come in to me, you know, any pan to me a pushy. And we are watching carefully and we are going to measure. Manuel.
But that's the prof. Yes, I so for penny be say Galamsey no a diamond ni evil spirits there into your mom pie.
Oh, daddy, when you evil spirit be?
Well.
Yeah, remember CBA and aquatic concessions. And the anyone casa.
We live to see.
Reclaim it. Now, you say answer you.
Yeah, that's it.
Come reshuffle, yeah. I mean, a constitutional requirement.
Really? Debut.
And I say, no, because in your constitution, because moral mandate of every president.
Okay.
Say, in order to ensure smooth running, sometimes we will be free and now the never share. Now we will fear and never share. It is perceived to say a check on toward behavior in government.
Okay.
So many things for theories in the also. And the Omampeni and now or signal about 3-4 weeks ago program they say there will be reshuffle.
Yeah.
And the reshuffle way by I nyame one bebre. Na I'm say nipa ba ko obia say obia fi say waba be kan no Zenato esan say kwame wabo mo de obi obo no ho ba do di no ni parliament no almost 12 years ni eja sabi ni papa na de party ba ya nyina ye nya ho mfa so ni papa na de party awatie na eja ye nyina enti say ya form aban na so ye pala nya so qualify or a member of parliament 12 years sitting MP na say ya form aban bi na say wa be kan ho na comfort dia adwene bu say na dey boni pa na wa ye enti say nyame adom na say say omra area no so ye de no call so ye area me feel say befitting because our science background in the Ministry of Environment, Science and Tech, me feel say ebeboa bebre na bibia ye de na akwakohye em say na ye call parliament so am say agal gane take you over from Ayarega kwame party mpanyimfo na akasa na me feel say Ayarega born homebody bebre
as majority leader
according to me my personal view but the party for nim dear will be a nim, and it's almost say a Yarragan Ministry of
local government.
Na Agaga and be take over. We hope say Agaga who say a huge responsibility has been placed on him. He needs to live up to expectation. And see, all of us feel say so when you are Kenya on us parliament almost 20 years now, Honorable Afenyo Mark in enter parliament the same year. And he say and Honorable Afenyo Mark is a minority leader. Now about be majority leaders here. He has an enormous responsibility to ensure say he lives, he raises the standard. Now, we will all be watching. Come here, can you mean to me your assessment?
Sure.
But me feel say, I mean, other ministries, me feel say yes. The president, appointment ministries, no, tear buying, no, we jadeo. And no name said they are buying. So me feel say, a buying no, in the year, in the Juma, 1 more year. Ye nyina hu se eye aban no de aban ne ye amambu amamnu buo no eye nti se omanpani fi se ode nsesa keto bi beba na we pia oman no akonenim no hu se de bebu no oman ya e bebo danas ne ka se ya ma zanato etrim kwa se ye di na bem ye be hye se obebo bodina waye de buo be buo aban no say eno na meka wo
Mate me da say Professor Safu Galamsey no enye better sound.
You are acknowledging the difficulty. The member say e be ja to impossibility. I mean no ya adwene. The sakwame ye ko ye nim no a ye ntu anamo a ye say no is becoming very humongous and not to say e be ye dem more. And not the me no ya adwene ba. And better. But enye impossible. And the nipa na obi fia say wo dane ade na no on Moses aye pe no and ye say bi as na
nyame ho na Dela be ka bibi Dela story say
Kwame am say me pese meka am say Honorable Fatima to na de illegal mining the best form akwan a man penjo mama be fa so be Honorable Omanebo Amani say obe fight illegal mining.
That will win the fight against
illegal mining. Na me bona baso say what can be fine. But o can be a mistake me kakra.
Yeah.
Me imagine say me respond here. The discussion this morning is going to be about illegal mining rather than the main topic.
Okay. I see where you're coming from.
Absolutely. That is why I've been quiet. The reason.
Okay. I respect
Honorable Fatima too. And in the party, she's talking about honoring the memory of Dr. Manibuama. To honor the man who died because of illegal mining. And I say, activity is cannot. The same day, no, you did 1 year anniversary. 1 year anniversary. Somebody who talks about honoring the memory of somebody. 1 year. His party organized a demonstration on the street of Accra and rather called the president names and so many things. Intinami Fisa Senka. Honorable Fatima too was some advice. He said, let's honor the memory now. And come back advice in the party. He say, and then why you fan why you did quiet demonstration? No, it's disrespect to the memory of Dr. Manibuama. We didn't do it. So we come back here and come and talk about honoring the memory of Dr. Manibuama when a whole political party decided to disrespect the memory of the same person. Absolutely. And so sometimes I feel say political, see the difference between me and Uncle, the difference between me and any other political party, I'm a passionate person. But you see, Ada what's the amount on you then me find you da. Ada meaning that the madi it doesn't sit well with me. As small the member peace FM because I feel that when I come out conflict with my position. But can someone you find me But I see most politicians, the thing is yellow. They know say it is yellow, but they will come and be saying it is blue. And that is exactly what Honorable Fatima has done this morning. Honoring the Jomama should honor the memory. Yet their party is doing worse. worst things. So see, anytime the issue of illegal mining is tabled, my pray say, Kwame, you extend an invitation to me to come and discuss. Let me give you a typical one.
Okay.
Kwame, you buy 288 forest reserves in Ghana. You buy na MPP you buy ama Kwame ya bowura 44 ya said okra. South 44 no ya kana 9 forestry commission workers omo ye adwuma no ntumi enter. Let me tell you the whole thing. 288 forest reserves.
Yeah.
I bind the law LI 2462 buy. O man pay to me ma kwanya me ye di forest in him. Ye di realm the same forest no 44 beyond redemption. Psalm 44 no ye say no. 9 of the 44 no workers aya fa o so ye dwuma forestry commission they could not access because we had armed guys from Burkina, Mali imported into this country. They were defending the place. And so when you use 8 years to destroy 44 forests, it takes years to repair the damage you have caused. Over, I am at the Minerals Commission, I am at the sector. I know the challenges and I know the difficulties, but you see, so fuck free her now in nam gene.
But is it possible to fight it?
Absolutely, we can. One of the principles I mean me feel is I see a lot of people come to the Minerals Commission and they want license. And me feel says I want the license and the man in term now regulating it is better. Because one for license no man in term the person then decide to go and do illegal. I say me the application at home. May try application MPP for time. Applications about 3 years, 4 years. You buy 2 years, 1 year, 2, 3 years, 4 years. Obi application to say me application. I mean the age 4 years, 3 years. Danwada wa bra yen farm embano. And to me fee says say sanitize the sector very well. Now you rapid issuance of licenses near regulatory or more. The fee say also be kakra. And see the mining sector over. It's an ongoing. It's a Galamsey is fighting illegal mining is a process, but the will of this president, he doesn't can call you and tell you. When you go anywhere and somebody want to use the name of any official, my name, minister's name, deal with the person head on. It is a one case office obey illegal mining. No Ghana has here. You are risking yourself because soldier for neighbor DC you cry more money. I'm telling you today, DC. Your man MC, your man money, regional minister, your more but they just come to the region, do the operation and leave. And see, come in the political will I have seen on the part of this government, you know. The MPP for year in film watch, a say almost say or money jai Galamsey man for year and one. It is not a small fight, but then at least this government is making major progress. And I want I mean person say discussion about illegal mining so any time you am illegal mining issue be am patchora mon frame na metra nim defo bi o sector was omra na discuss illegal mining na me kire de aban we ya ene Kwame am say me person be the discussion about illegal mining
Mate
more democracy habo say
answer
attack on democracy and something
enti
aban mu come send that for more
enti
aban mu come send that
for that na me kan che Dela say forest reserves no can interestingly only some go from go back to the forest
our hifa
for 44
it's additional information I wouldn't in that because the 9 no almost say no go area ya jini na it's a bit fifi baby come all details your family the minister is listening
well
we will take action the next morning but I may say 288 no you know mumma kwan
44
I mean we are 44 mu say no
and 9 of them
forest 9 of them no go area for guard soldier police because we corner boys in kete two ajiwo nyina over you can your call so the Minerals Commission testified against Wontumi and I have the Minerals Commission testimony and as a mo court evidence in court ewa wofa be team crofo na won to me ne jeli no anya hwe wofa e say na am say
mega so say pese be ko
kama say won to me na yen nyama no ye no mega bia ntunifo
mega so say me yanko
absolutely
but mega cho say
now we can be about 288
adwuma na wo ye no
yes
but modern na hwehwe Western Regional Manager of Forestry Commission
okay
ni din Nana Poku Bosompem aha
am say me tie no na ona me tie no TV3 Saturday no
na bisa ne say at say oho
I know which area
Western Region o de bisa ne say so far it is saying especially this claim of forest reserves mo bisa
kwa me Nana Poku Bosompem e kasa wo TV3
hono kasa
TV3
okay
emo can say in 2 weeks in 8 days how much 120 champagne machines wow Kwame says son and no na mo de kanu that is a remarkable achievement because it never happened under the MPP administration in 8 years say achieve champagne 40 a day no but a year
but no de can say omochi nyama ni wia na nkrofo na move to another place
yes
so how do you
ain't you know oh wa mu free her no more the new champagne machines
yes fantastic wow. Yes I listen to him
until they are going around the circle
and no crab because I'm saying
I'm saying easy
it's an organized environmental crime
I'm say
yeah me too
9 months it took fee to me kwa Sangregua so we fee ha we fan say e fa mo be ma camp by the time we ride drive fee ha ko dru Sangregua no definitely no be hu say the people are moving towards on better about information. The back do one be no. Yeah, if he say your permanent base for the 9 months. So far, Uko Western region, your 5 different stations are 9 months until they stay in the community. And yeah, back to Accra, no matter Kobium from Takrady. No, they stay in there. I don't know because you realize this. Uko Koye Jumanu Waha Asenkregua. Ufi Asenkregua na Uko Bibi no. Na Asenkregua for no corner Bibi ni for Waha. Uwa how about corner Bibi no Bibi ni ho. Obefi Bibi ni abeko another community. Uwa so mu ifiro. It is. Until you realize it's sanitary there and soldier for ne or more than say mo stay ho. Daily operations, or change of my months. Near the different group of people call. They said we are making a lot of progress. But some statement one carbon ibia they not say a bit to media. It means more recruits, more people to be recruited. Said ha, no way no ha. That is why he said I didn't one can't be bia bonibia. Not some more kind say ekono one more fight to ha, na baby fufroso. It's a nationwide thing. That is what
right.
It is.
Okay, Medasi. One of my listeners, Frank Boateng, says, how about the declaration of state of emergency? Maybe this is the time. And then that's Frank Boateng, Master Planner Junior Kintampo. Galamsey is now worse. Dela, please, I think you should also go down to the grounds and see what is happening. And then this one says, baby. Anyway, I'll ignore you. I will not make you part of my morning. And then, Kwame, we need a state of emergency for 5 years to stop illegal mining. It is the only way. Well, I leave it there. Wait there. I am commander. A bit more. Wait, Fatima, I cover by you.
That's why I didn't want to talk about it because I will change the topic. I didn't want to.
Next week, from the Labra.
Thank you.
Met na hanka about illegal mining.
Martin.
Because I know the and some baby or her men's more rebuttals, but I'm common base little.
Okay. And my me time a sample. Fatima
repeat match on illegal mining.
Martin.
The whole day.
Martin. Fatima Misha. Lawyer Martin, people say President Mahama has arrested more for free speech than Akufo-Addo. Chese Akufo-Addo suchi ba Mahama chemo. Democracy under attack. More demonstration. Government is gagging free speech, selective justice. When my member bear 5 minutes, we na fabo and no port nefe yemra.
Mpacho chairman. Asama Ora Martin Pebu ekan. Onyo obi ametane ne yadwi.
Oh, I see.
Asem no credit yen to say what he said no facts. Facts nso ntim ni kwan say meji ho achinye. Na chairman near omo ate se media foundation ne institutions akuku dama omo hwehwe free speech mu e troto ho se nipa dodo a ye che omo on speech related issues no under 8 years of President Akufo-Addo ne nipa nwotwe 8 afenefa under President John Dramani Mahama any the NDC asat anapaya me ne wo kasei NPP for a nim say ya che omo ebi a ya che obi onya NPP ni nti bi a nim say ya che no but NPP for makasa social media bi a wa tweeti wa ko post picture yes what the way ga kwasha president ya che omo e nipa 22 in 1.5 years say be ya obi nkasa ya abosire muka na ye kan ti no what the time ni nyina ma me kra me de bebubo mu din so that they know that nipa nkwa na dance ni nipa asem ne ye kan David Sando Abubakar Yakubu esafre na baba Amando Alfred abebi okumi adenta kumi Kwame Bafo Abronye Emmanuel Kwache Asari Wilberforce Asari Kofi Nkansa Ofosu Charity Tete Priscilla Dua Okatechi Afrifa Yayira Abiu Se Obama Pokuase Onhene Asiedu Gordon Asari Bediakun Fanti Comedy General Buhari Godfred Ansu Damwa Kweku Asiedu Kranchi Koka Richard Nana Basua of Ahwenepa FM Dwaso Mahama Aminata yesafre no Baomiaba ena Rita Konedu
na obeji atum se titru SSO ye lawyer ni also ye former information minister se ye nuanum bi no sabe ensem we from enum ba no en fata obeji eno atum.
Oh, Chairman, me supported the attempt in politics so.
Anya tendi keke, but nyamani bi omo no.
Ensemni bi ohwa.
Ebi a threat.
Chairman, ensemni bi ohwa nkrofo kan entwa yi. Me say betena ha na de obi speech ba na entwa yi am the first to condemn it say asema asemesi kan de wan kasa yi. Na Chairman, that is not the bone of contention. Say no, there are two key issues involved. One, should people go to jail for what they say? Obiano asem yenyina sonche ntuma na, that is the first issue.
Okay.
And the second issue no in contention is say adenti ne ye chen efa baako ne eja fa baako. Why is there selective application of the law? Na chema mamenche wonsi President Mahama no asem so from statement or no issue ya ne X page on Twitter. And ameko release her statement ni free.
Considering
Emfie 9 pepepepe ni Ghana mampenyi ye nyina papa or see in this 21st century eni kwanse ye chi obi for nano asema awaka mpachoti eni yo or see baby wiase akodru no mpempen so wiase akodru no eni kwanse ye chi obi tum for nano asemu nti ono no susu ya ne se so obi ka asem na ne nya adwen afa no ko gina mra anim eno nti ne ye wo civil processes are tesa wo kasa obi adi matem obi akasa agumi ho fin a wo betimi de a civil action aba say asi unipa no on defamation of character na abeye private matter between nipa yagu no ho fin adi natem ene nipa odi atem no na eno na otemuafo betimi abua say esese o compensate no ana say esese ukọ public na ukọ sign nipa niti ko dware no with the same prominence efia wodigu nipa no ho and other remedies are court ne debema na chairman yeman penyi bio the same president John Dramani Mahama last year 2025 oni nsentrofo ko hyiaye ehwo na asem a ekopie mu no ye me na kakra omampenya no asem a video no mo amigidi sam abo bebre abobi wa ha because that media encounter despite media mo carry in the live footage ni bi wo ho am logo no eboso o say enne aban no through sa national security ne signals bureau no omo wa akade ne akode a tokro bi a wo hyem no oka asem omo mu susu say hate speech a omo betimi allocate with to IP address. No ma becho, no ma prosecute you under the criminal code. Mbacho ma say you in opposition or say any kwanse ye chi obi tum based on nano asem in this 21st century. But onya tumi ni wie ye na won da ye nyina ya no no. Say de or say o kan asem o mumu susu say ye hate speech a. Omo the criminal code Okache said they will apply the Criminal Offences Act 1960 at 29, any Procedure Act of 1960 Criminal Procedure, another Procedure Act of 1960 at 30 no. Ye bejina so a prosecute criminally. Na ye de wako to efiase. Chairman Pacho anso how. Say no.
For 5 minutes yaso.
Chairman, me 5 minutes ne yaso no. And no because social media no so. NDC mabunu di atem, NPP mabunu di atem. NDC ni wo free pass so obedi obi atem. And ye hu bi pen because atenie ni bi boa aban na mo ba power. Me kanya Owura Samson Ladi ayinini. Otna ne platform so can say adentina abrante bi ono no te amanoni ade bia wo so pa hemfo aban mu mpanyimfo ne nkeka ho abagana. Na there were times that there were court judgments against the gentleman. And to know you be a waive court judgment. Oba na aban na mana a security force or mo no ho ban no nam system no nko free. And the only reason in tia ebi mo pass so omudi atem ko free ni because omo NDC for. Nanso NPP ni akwala akodi bidia. Instead of say we apply the same the same law no. Also ono na di the attempt no constitute say a offense a breach the peace under section 2071 of the Criminal Offences Act. No watching for publication of false news. Chairman, and only contention oho.
Okay.
Enye no kwao. Yet na abano esa through Owura Sam George and then Cyber Security Authority for more Ministry of Communication. Omode mrabeda parliament say they want to grant the Cyber Security Authority police powers. Director General, Deputy Director General, and other officers. Ye be more power. Say umbetimi arrest, a seize property, I investigate you, I bibia. Our bra state ne be more immunity, any protection under section 20B of the Cyber Security Amendment Bill no more by Parliament no. Enti no adia Ghana for antiase no. Enya ne say ye parteni no, me parteni. We NPP ni akwala na odi atama mitimi ebe fro about di emu se comes na ye na apese we ye bi ahwe ne mpanyimfo edi animu ye ne twa wo sanofa so. But where in the face of the law ye hu se law no NPP for the enko NDC for the enko adenti ne yachi NPP for 22 se omaka asema ense na ye nchi NDC for 22.
That's it. Dela bram minti wa dwinche
Kwame me da se bebre na am se Kwame me seti I say political parties NDC and MPP for etiase. So we political office and you take advantage of the situation and I say your position it take advantage of the country. One day you will pay for it. We a politician. You chess scholarship and I say you mass scholarship or scholarship secretariat. When they say you are capable of paying your fees, I'm a oma. But obe pre school fees, scholarship, or scholarship secretariat. I think a call your main one. Or no politician, no bet which about pre. Or chinebi, or party free when I say we deep about tia. Or say I didn't a year bomb into who you now win him. I didn't make us, I didn't make us, and I say, Nyachum politicians. Yeah, and you will be a over why we are in political office. You know the opportunities and advantages, but we want to take advantage of situations and misbehave. Fatima, che. Ose adenti na yachi nipa 22. Our MPP side. Na yachi yanchi bi wo NDC side. Che. Abrantie bi a friend Prince Abuaje. Or ye Aguna West NDC branch organizer. Abrantie we ko didi ba omi atem. Emma ye chair. Ye chair no police for chair no because we feel say we want to clean the system. Chair asema ba omi akan. Dr. Baumia issued a statement saying he never lodged a complaint nor sanctioned the prosecution, does not support arresting anyone in his name, and urged the police and Attorney General to discontinue the prosecution and release him. We are complaining, say, arrest. And then Mrantia, and no pay me no kasi. Ye jelly and Mrantia miensa TikTokers was Senegal. Senegal. Ye jelly nipa three TikTokers. So bit to me the Gina TV so the camera scene so catchere o man penini say oye kwasi am penini sebe Jesus Christ. We want to defend that conduct. We all slip as politicians. We do. We make mistakes. Yes, we do. But ubati camera na abrantie bi hwe mame ma example bi your abrantie bi your friend Mohammed Ibrahim. Your friend Commander Kenewu. November 29th, 2024. Etretin na Akufo-Addo wo TikTok so. Me hu ya me yam shame. MPP for chain. Ya de no call court ya man 10 years. Just 2 weeks to election. November 29, 2024, Kenewu Commander. Yawa Abrantie fan Apostle Kwabena Fosua J. June 2020, he verbally insulted the president. He was arrested. Frank Kweku Apia Stadium was arrested on 2017 September. Mensa Thompson was arrested for publishing fake news. Bulldog was arrested on TV, UTV. Here, yachino. It's your young kumwa. It's your dream. Oh, sorry, I was say table 10. SAS narrative, no. People are saying they are confident to say so the table has now turned. Oh, you don't like it when the table turns. Until you are complaining. See, me a politician. I should not be afraid when they tell me say the table will turn. You know why? Because I will not do things that will be jailing me. Unless I will said the to tell the table turns, you'll be arrested. Because Fatima said, "Onye boni bia, onye bibia, onye buying sika, the entire table no turn the table will turn. Table which now the table has turned, and you are lamenting and complaining about what? Why are you complaining? Abrantia, your friend Budo, you arrested. Hope Sinadoya was arrested. Oheniba Buama was arrested on TV XYZ. Captain Smart was arrested more than 39 times. That is what Oranka said.
Now, GD.
But according to arrest, it was 20. Captain Smart.
No, true.
I'm telling you, he said it on interview when he was interviewed on TV3. Okay, yachi no more than 10. Hey. Captain Smart, Captain Smart more than 10.
Me 39 times. I may wonder.
Okay, Kwame, but if you Google or not the kind,
into 39 times in your financial court.
I don't. That is how they even decide to do their own things. Kwame yachi Kwabena Bebuyansa on the 10th of February 2022 for false publication. Tie Abrantie wo your police ni your friend Fred Kweku Jemeke. On the 28th of May, yachi Abrantie we frey echo Captain Smart ye program no frey koy. And I say the president is sick. Sorry, I'm repeating bad language. The president is sick, and the vice president is another word, S word. Na almost say police officer, he was arrested.
Maybe I say back with the na what was and in all of this, back to what now Fatima can. Is it jail? Is it arrest? That should be the two.
Come say the American na you jail, they want arrest.
Yeah, maybe says I don't know see here.
Fatima to say 22, but on that Minister for Information, her duty in government was to protect free speech. Fatima too, but they arrested people under her watch, and she never complained. That is why I'm saying I have a problem.
Okay.
Or the Minister for Information, she was supposed to protect free speech. But people were arrested on TV for publishing 20 Fatima to never complain. The government say Nana Akufo-Addo me kan waban. Said ya wo chiche nkrofo no me mpe wanka wo hwe. Wafa say obi didi atem. Se oboku amampanyin di na hye politin bag. upon omanpain na yiri ye be kunu na ye de o ma hye sack mu na se ye chisa nipa no a na political parties they defend the obu defend this house suban no ade enye de enye o ade a enye na enye ye mistakes they be I agree but you see enyoma bi ankrofo ye sem ye general secretary of the MPP may issue statement aka kire ye mranche mo TikToks ne de mo ye no mu go party no mu fi de mo ye no mu go party ne ni mo ase ye fi aban mu nche aden ti MP for edi 2 months de pa Ghana for che omulusu election ofa omun nam bebia ya anye ni ye mo mfa ncheyen ya anye ni ye mo mfa ncheyen ya anye ni ye mfa ncheyen e de ntia wo mo chi nipa ma fe de na ye mobo achichira menkasa sa tam na nye ontumi ngira TV so ntire entretin omampanyini na na akufado mo mfa nchew enti ye chi nipa no a Dela I will not complain say achew but remember can't you say the table will turn. The table has been turning every day. Abranche be fena bronye. 2017 ya to abawie no fa nipa 15 didi nachi.
Akohin.
Kwa me no nenam nkrofo fie. And o sizi aban cars. Wo mu boss tro na wo mu sizi cars. Wo mu boss tro me the communication officer for the NDC Akugan was the last victim. No kita some blue Hyundai Elantra B.
Oh, ndiabo agwas.
Ya G, my name say about it, no dia, but ya G ni car no. Wakada. Sometime no abronya onye security person. Nenam nkrofo fie no a ya bu boss tro sizi cars. Esanse na baba the table had 10.
Okay, right. Yeah, can speech.
Yes.
Me wakupia bronye so aye.
Kwa me dia me kan say.
Umre na so meeting.
Say a harassment in no.
Yo.
Say MPP feel say. Mama, my young crow focus na TV so. No or the ferry to form. No didi o mampain na tem threaten so be kunu na yere the national political bag ma. Yen jasa any pano. That's Fatima. That's what you're saying. Ye chi nipa no wi a NDC ni a why ba Dr. Baumia. Na ya che no. Na Musi NP for say munjano yan kan cham say monchine mayen
because moche na at the time less than a month ago amuhu say public outcry ne say NDC aban na echichi NPP for nko a na moye some obey settings ama Dr. Baumia and he didn't fall for it. Because at that time, no much nipa over 18.
So why were you talking
what
about?
They've said, and Crawford say, no, I didn't muye they are politically motivated. And one man no muye say, and Tiama Munkochi obi about me, Edim nam command 50 Ghana cedis bail.
Madam,
na Munkoma no.
Wash Madam Camilla.
Wash Madam Camilla. Now almost share the battle honor. I'm fine to use that singular issue to equalize and say, okay.
I mean, what do you mean?
David says so. Be a time soon. Say so. Crowny time.
Pacho.
San ya pacho.
Coming pacho.
Ya pacho.
Chairman T.
Monsieur.
Obiedi o manpenjo mama tem ya chem. Obiedi ba omi atem ya chem. MPP for say ye die no a ya che no ja no mo no. Essence ye pese edidi atem no ebeye normal.
Oh, Dela.
That is what it means.
Okay. San out here.
Match Obiedi president mama tem ya chem.
Okay.
Obi didi ba omi atam ya chem MPP for say Debbie ba yo didi ba omi atam ni jano maye because of political sympathy political
settings more settings and Crawford accuse him of more NPP for more for ba they abetwam to get an example
party
and he said there be ade no maya bedroom pempen so obi enya fe na ba omi edin na mo bepede abe bata free speech in sensem ho Sir President Mahama in 2022 say eni kwanse ye chi obi for what they say in this 21st century. Why must that position change?
You know,
because
say,
NDC is now in power.
Wa nipa na me fi say on chi nipa bia wan administration here o mampanyin na na fufa no
na President Mahama de onim so obeche okay
Mami because the human rights lawyer under Nana Akufo the human rights lawyer ojina bedwam no kasa because papa we dey sebe oti human rights no tiasia pa obai ye jeli obi ama ye jeli no am say this guy, former minister, regional minister, Paul Afoko ni brother.
Gregory Afoko. Gregory was jailed for murder.
Murder. Was he jailed?
Yes.
Was he jailed?
Yes.
Yeah, many times, and I say he was on the remand.
Not conviction.
No, he was not jailed. He was on remand.
He was being tried.
Remand, and he granted no bail. The human rights lawyer then never released. Oma Miami released him. Human rights lawyer.
President Nami released him from remand.
Dela, Medasi, Fatima, Medasi. It's obvious that you're back on the back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and forth.
Yeah, far more bad.
Mate.
And to more was a table, table,
table, not 10.
Mammy, Fatima,
Dela, where we?
Me patch on Mammy, table was a table number 10.
Attend it.
Table, no, attended that.
Okay.
Because yes, sir, buy a table, not 10.
Medasi.
One more by moon, almost said the table will 10. It's thrown it away. I just say, oh, you be bonny beer. One more bar. Oh yeah, the count because me say table ni 10 yo and 10 yo means slow the oba obey because me yet the oba obey me. Listen, one child the mo yen a table number 10 no the children say scratch my back when I am in opposition after I have stolen government money so that when you also come I can also scratch your back. Sanity.
Prof Brem
turn your back that is what it is.
Prof Brem Nyampong.
Come 38 here. Me makane say this generally politics of vendetta no as a CHI mama jurisprudence and your fair Kwame me kai say 2001 and President Kufuor criminal libel as a law at the time.
Yeah, law.
And free home so that we can allow free speech. Yes, sir. Opposition is a section 207 or 208. A be or what? It's still it's still right. It's still criminalizing like a buy a ticket advantage. Now, Kwame, your criticism and your organized insults and your threats of death.
Yeah.
Nina the same. And I want to mean Anoko Bankrum. Say, Obi a criticize ya buyer or a contrary opinion. Effort ya buyer.
So only a buyer drink.
Exactly. Criticism is allowed. The problem, Kwame, is that a certain emerging phenomenon be a fiase of Africa. In fact, we are social media users around the world, it's about 5 billion. About 11%. That is about 600 million are in Africa. Now, most of them, they are what say. When you be listening anymore, Kwame, or best super nipa every utisu is what I say. And penny for now, they are a hamika cra or yeah, between NDC and NDC say, Kwame. Say, Elipano baby modi ani yebon ho bai. That's the part I don't like. Me who certain selective justice. Because the and some the become I criticism. When you criticism at all. And super and you didn't say a defamation. And it's a emra hodia. Yen for monfa emra kwanso. The hamika cran say who say some ramble style be na be obi ni dia o hwe ni din who say we dey criticism and bia wari bibia confirm a amfa yi and the fan from rakwan so na wonko na ye fenesi yanto no odifa sani mra ne kana yen kan wasa mesre say I very fla what is imagine oh say na make us dey bia no in psychology and say make us say obi twa pattern be say sa na we ye wade sa na we wade pa na e create a part of institutionalization and say ade na we no o twa sa bia to ho a obi hu say sa na we wade and to bon say next time I buy se sapa and when say a born in Africa the criticism and the threat of death the organized insult then they account in Africa na yɛkyɛ nkurɔfoɔ I think say nkurɔfoɔ independent monitors if you say can was in Africa that people are getting arrested too much. Now ebi a pure criticism a threat of death. And to me my foot to aban say aban son so. Current aban we say the aswano on son so. Ebi any pan on the oil. This is not the like how can you call or president say ubikuno over threaten? I mean you can't do that. And now say adiano say obi na techra all sponsor. Come it's a criminal offense because insult any especially say dia obi na techra come it can consolidate itself into certain organized criminal attacks.
Yeah. And
you know the edusa level no there. O come out to say nkofo e di watam. Nkofo atrete o life. Nkofo e wish say obi just say be. Emphasis be any so mranti eye. And you know there we should hold them accountable. Many of my argument. Now no. Everybody ya come we yehu selective justice. And that's where the politics get into it. And that's why I see many of the already be actually Fatima. Say why did you also watch this happen? Oh, auntie, mommy ma de no na fine. Ade no enya. Enya say obi ye di atama di sabi otokoko so. Ya nani ma twifo. Ahim fo twotwo wuro. E wo me ma asofo twotwo wuro. Auntie yesu ban bia ense say ye mana e ba no. Ense say ye mama kwan. We don't have to allow that. Say onipa e wo kwame anipa ewo enyunyam
yeah
na obia ni onyam no wa wudi atam wo enyunyam ense uma kwan na obeye an instrument of evil say wutietia obia no so na nso no de eyese me kire madwe afa obi hono de nsese obi threaten me enti me hunu say politics e wura ade no na enye Ghana hono ya de wura mu pa ne ase ade no. Oh, and be neighbor. Yet the room partner said discussion. Say, dear Obiko Kaya, O di man penyatam. Nequanso no one. Is that free speech? Free speech is a Uber Superman penny. Free speech is a Ubedio man penyatam. Free speech is a betty or penny be or so penny be, and now a man penny be event say, what do you call it? Traditional leviathan. Is that free speech? No, that's not free speech. But free speech e kose say nipa nyu nyampa ya cross barrier now so no say criticism dia and na kwemu dia me pesa ban be ye say kwame e te say dia yeyim me tegana ha me hunu say obi aye bi sa odi obi atemo e wo omayim obi a odi atem but wabako sankrofo no then ye yo enti mesre
Mati Prof, Mama Nasi.
Ye the politics in free. Na se will be a dear be na ya nambra emma kwaya embrano and indi.
Professor Joseph Osafo do Prof Yadasi and pay Dela Edem Dela Meda.
Edin kind on this particular issue Niama miensa pena meka fa ho. Edin kind is the executive mandate of the president.
Sure.
The discretion of the president say obese samu